So I want to talk about something cool that I discovered this summer. It's actually the Wim Hof breathing exercises. I heard about them about a year ago, and at first I disregarded it. I think I heard about it on a Joe Rogan podcast or something, and I just thought it was interesting. I don't know. I think I remember like Joe was like, "Breathe, motherfucker, breathe." Anyway, I just thought that was kind of curious. I dismissed it, but I mean, I've always thought it was important to breathe in many different breathing exercises, especially while exercising. So I actually heard about it again through various sources. I can't remember. I think it was with the Joe Rogan experience. And I ended up looking into it. I discussed it with some friends. I ended up doing one round of the Wim Hof breathing exercises on my own. And I really enjoyed it. I took it seriously and I enjoyed it. I ended up sharing it and talking about it with family and showing it to them. They thought it was really cool. And I learned about it kind of midway this summer. I mean, depending on how you count, maybe like June, I would say, maybe even May. And I was doing it kind of on and off. And some days I was doing it a couple times a day. But now I've actually been doing it pretty steady for about a month. I think it's awesome. I've introduced it to some friends. I've been doing it every day, about an hour before bed, and consistently. Sometimes I do it in different times of the day, but it's like a nice little ritual. I think it has a lot of benefits. Now, I don't think it, maybe a lot of it is psychosomatic, I'll grant you that, but I think it's a really cool method and it's been helping me. It helps kind of just like calm me down, get me ready for sleep, and I think it's also kind of like increased the capacity of my lungs because I've been exercising a lot more recently, and I think it helps a lot in that regard too because you exercise like let's say you're doing like just basic bicep crunches, right? You're working out the bicep, and that's key. That's vital. I think breathing is important there. Let's say you're bicycling, you're working out your legs. Let's say you're running, you're working out your legs and your torso and your arms to some degree. And I guess you got balance. I mean, you're working on a lot of stuff often when you're working on specific areas, but I think with breathing, it's like you're working out that muscle. It's like you work out this bicep, you work out this bicep, but what about the lungs? Practice breathing as if it's an exercise. So, what's your breathing sound like when you're running? Is it good? Is it bad? I don't know. But I think like practicing this has really helped with my weight exercise and like weightlifting, and I think it helps also with bicycling. Like being on even just on the bicycle machine is super helpful, and it's very interesting. So I just kind of want to report that I'm almost at the 30-day mark, and I think it's been super helpful thus far.